Sadly, this is Hand of Fate 1, because I don't have money. And I could only get Hand of Fate 1 because I'm a cheap bastard. I'm a cheap man. I'm a cheap monster. Monster Moo. So, let's play. I have played this before, but what I'm going to do... Well, I'm forfeit. I was in the middle of something. But just for you guys, because I've played this before, I am going to wipe my progress. As much as it pains me to wipe my progress, I'm going to wipe it. Why? Because I love you guys. I can do it in settings. Reset progress. Yes. Reset all the progress. Let's do this. From scratch. Final journey. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Now for those of you who don't know, wait. Almost forgot. I turned subtitles off because I got really angry. I got really angry with the fucking narrator. So like I turned his voice off just to spite him.
I refuse none who come here. Yet I say, turn back.
Shit. Now, no, this is not going to be this.
It's been some time since you last sat at the table. Let us begin again.
Now, the thing about this game, it's not the same every time you play it. It is not.
Here is the first member of my court, the Jack of Dust. 12 in all must fall before you may challenge me.
So the thing about this game is that everything's random. The outcome is never the same. Well, the outcome is always the same, but how you got there is not the same. Like, I could, like, at one point have like 200 health for no apparent reason when I face Jack of Dust, but I could have like a fucking starter weapon and stuff, and he just like wrecks me or something. Like, it's random on how you get there, but the destination is always the same. It's the journey that's random. Unless you're in endless mode, then like the journey and the destination are like infinite, and the journey could take forever. It keeps going till you die, basically. And it's a good way to like grind a lot of freaking tokens and whatnot. Now, I am going to get a crap ton of tokens already showing up in my freaking dish at one point, because I apparently have like DLC stuff. The Maiden!
Fair Marith. I'm not surprised to find that this encounter remains vivid in your memories.
Oh wait, never mind. The first set is like is always the same. That's right, I forgot. It's only after the first set encounters does things start getting interesting. One day in a shady forest you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I'm gonna go for a longer life because more health is always awesome. As you wish, Marith mutters and waves her hand. A light shines from your skin. Dealer draws you one max health card. Awesome! 105 health.
But it is only a momentary respite.
The greatest magical artifacts were forged long ago and have only limited uses, but their power is spent. Use them wisely and they may guide you to victory. Farewell, mortal. You're as mortal as I am. Mr.
I was never
Lionel.
a fan of illusion or pretense. Here, I'll make an exception.
Mr. Lionel. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face... His wizened? I'm going with wizened, because wizened doesn't make any fucking sense. I guess he's wise. I guess wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. The name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation. I'll give him a piece of bread. He considers the bread seriously before placing it carefully in his coat pocket, seemingly satisfied. Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground and his shield materializes at your feet. There you go, old bean! He smiles, a warm grin that reveals all his chipped and yellowed teeth. Your face reminds me of my son. Have I met you before? I haven't met you before, have I? You draw one equipment card. Yeah, you always get shields.
You can now
keep this
reflect
guy
your
in my deck
opponent's
until
ranged
you
attacks
get
using your
shields by
shield.
themselves.
Make good use of this skill
Twisted
if you wish
Canyon.
to survive.
You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. Walls of the canyon covered in thick vine, perfect for climbing. Alright, let's do this.
Choose from these options.
Yes, I knew exactly where it was because I actually watched the cards. If you watch the cards, they are shuffled and then they literally go together, and if you understand where where the card you want is, you will always get it. But that also depends on how many shuffles he does.
A moment
Because sometimes
to
he'll
savor.
do like
That will make you much more effective.
because he'll sometimes do like triple shuffles or some
Down
such.
once more,
And it's
seeking the heart of it all.
and it's really freaking annoying when he does that. You embark upon the next leg of your
This
adventure.
is what I was looking for. You show some aptitude for the game. Perhaps this will not be
the
as
winding
boring
trail.
as I thought.
First
Your
combat.
journey is well begun.
Suddenly a tree falls across your path, blocking the way ahead. Dealer draws one monster card. It's Dust. Attack the cowardly band for daring to threaten you. Blah. Yep, I'm gonna fucking kill them because I don't care. And they're Dust, and they're like the weakest of the weak. Dust is like the weakest freaking monster enemies in the game. The most troubling, the most annoying are the rats, and the most freaking asshole-ish are the freaking dragon guys, which we meet later.
You can now
Which we'll
counter
meet
your
later.
opponent's attacks.
I already know how to attack.
Hit the counter button when you see the flashing indicator.
He's dead. I didn't get hit, but I don't get it. I do not get a bonus if I don't get hit, and I have yet to find out if I can customize my character, which I doubt.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Damocles!
Artifacts provide powerful special abilities to use in combat, but it takes time to ready them.
What he doesn't tell you is that they're limited. Those like that. I did
You have
not
reached
want
my
to.
first
I
champion.
do not want to freaking
A
fight
good
him
man,
yet. But
driven
okay.
to madness by a
Let's do
war that
this.
took all from him, wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and
There's
brittle
3
iron
of them.
I forge my
Why
tools.
is there? He's
Now
never
receive
given me
your
3
metal.
before. He just threw 3 up in the air. It's like if you defeat him, you get all 3 of these tokens, and it's just like, why? I've only ever gotten 1 token out of this entire endeavor, and he's giving me 3 right off the bat. Okay, let's do it. Let's kill this man. Let's end this man's suffering. Let's end this man's
Some
suffering, shall
enemy
we?
attacks
Shut
cannot
up.
be blocked or countered.
Ooh.
Get out of the way or stop them with your own counterattack.
Ow. I always hated that fucking bit. I hate the fucking unfreaking counterable ones. I can understand if you want to block it, you can. I understand that. It's just that don't make it uncounterable. I should be able to counter the shit out of it. And then he instantly, like, I've always hated him because anytime you hit him twice, he instantly counters you and he instantly winds up and he cannot be stunned after he winds up, and it's sort of silly.
Down into the worms with him. Perhaps
No shit.
there is peace for him in the grave, poor soul. One champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at the start of our road. You will face 11 more opponents who will test your strength, your memories, and your resolve.
Oh, snap.
Few fall at the first hurdle. None reach the last. We have wagered, and you have won. You may claim your rewards, yet I will also claim mine.
What rewards
As you
have none?
improve, so do I. Balance must be retained.
Okay, as a reward for defeating the bandit Jack, you receive these new cards. Jack of Skulls, Dead King's Hall, Local Peasant. Oh, I got that early. Devil's Choice. I got him early too. River, and Captain of the Guards. I've gotten a lot of freaking good cards early. Like the Devil's Choice. Like, the Devil's Choice and the Captain of the Guards, like, those are really good cards. I never got those good cards, like, really early. Medium Armor, I Chains of Rage. These ones I've gotten before. I've never gotten 2 Medium Armors, though. And Desperate Measures. Bandit Attack. I've never had that card fucking show up in the first set.
Ah, good.
At least there's
Now you
some
understand
random
the basics.
rando
We
in
can
it.
begin in earnest.
Alright, let's do this.
Your hero is returned to his beginning items. Our decks are reset. Welcome to the cabinet, home of the members of my court. Time for you to
I'm
face
just gonna
my
do like
undead
recommended
army.
because
Meet the Jack of Skulls.
because of the whole thing with
New content
like
awaits you.
oh god, I
It
can't
will
even
be
speak
awarded
right now.
when you complete your run. I will add my own cards to the deck. How boring life would be without a little spice.
Like I have literally almost no cards right now, so see all those tokens?
We
Those
play for
tokens
life
are all
and
DLC
death.
stuff. That's
Prepare
gonna
yourself.
be unlocked as soon as I win. Captain of the Guard, or as soon as I die,
This
whichever
token
comes
will
first.
unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
See, now we're starting to get into the random aspect of it, because the first bit was like the tutorial. It was meant to, you weren't meant to actually lose that. You hear a shout from up ahead and the sound of battle racing forwards. You discover a warrior surrounded by undead. Broken bones litter the area around the man, but there are still more closing in on him, and he appears badly injured. I'm actually glad I got this card early. Stranger, he calls out as he throws his weapon to you. Here, take my mace and put an end to these monstrosities.
It's a lump of iron on a
One of the
stick.
best weapons in the
Not
game, in my
terribly
opinion.
subtle.
The better weapon is the Death's Bane, which is really freaking good because it's really powerful. It's really powerful and really fast. I'm gonna skip I really don't like the look of my character. My character looks freaking weird. He looks like a douche. Good work putting them to rest. Hold on. Good work putting them to rest. Keep the mace. We have enough back at Cambrai. He says slowly standing. We've been hearing reports of undead in our kingdom. Recently, I came to investigate. He stops to look around at all the bone fragments. More of them here than I suspected. Some Some new horror must have decided to settle in these parts and brought its minions. I must head back to the Citadel, to the capital, and report this to the Duke. Watch your step, friend. There is something more powerful at work than just these skeletons. The card's token is now yours.
The token is yours. Well done.
Alright. Poof. Twisted Canyon!
That first moment. That
You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight.
The call to
Climb down to
action,
retrieve
to
it.
adventure.
Alright, let's do it.
There is nothing like it.
Poof. I know, it's like I'm cheating. It's like I'm cheating, but I'm not. Climb down to retrieve the weapon. Very carefully make your way to the bottom of the canyon. Draw one equipment card. It's an axe. I already got something better than
Really?
the axe.
Is that what you're going to do?
Shut up, Drew. You don't know my life.
Head
You don't know me.
downwards, if you dare.
Turn back. A good rule of thumb is to always explore all the cards. Unless it's something that will
Running
hinder
water
that
protects
unless
against
it's like the
many
tentacle
things.
things, then I will never touch those.
Generally, though, it's just a pain.
Oh, I want to
get
get the huge
past.
success. It's right there. That's right. I didn't need to guess. I didn't need to guess due to the fact that I can see it shows you where it puts the card. It's not random. It shows you it's shuffling. It's actually a test of skill that for you to watch. You have to be very attentive to see it. 25 gold. I got 35. That was worth a lot. Yeah. What the fuck? Oh, I can go back to it.
How will you cross this time?
Attempt to cross the river. Let's do it. Same thing. That's so broken. I never knew that. I never knew you could do that multiple times and stays on the board. I didn't know that. That's a cool thing to that's a cool thing to find
Many
out.
have reached this far. Further, in fact. I do not
Traveling
know if you have what
tinker.
it takes to
Awesome.
do
In a
better
shady
than they
grove
did.
off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Tinker sells items of all descriptions. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. I'm really bad
If you
at
were
voices.
wondering
I'm
why
usually
you've
really
been
good at
collecting
them,
all
but
that
like,
gold,
you
you
it's
now
hard.
have your answer. We're
Shield,
starting
I
to
already
get into
got
the
one.
meat of the game now. The back and forth between resources and rewards.
It is actually better than what I have. Yeah, it is. It is so much better.
I'm
It has the
impressed.
same. It has the same
Few
thing.
select these
Like
sorts
I
of
said,
weapons
it's
because
one of
nobody
the
ever
best. Like,
anticipates being
if
in
I
battle.
had to choose a starting
Such
weapon, I'd choose the
misplaced
mace as a starting
confidence
weapon
is
and then
usually
grab
their
desperate measures.
downfall. Interesting choice.
So, sell you. Sell you. Also, if you want to notice something, I wasn't able to counter those
I
skeletons because
cannot
I didn't have a
expect you to
shield.
get by without some protection.
It's a good thing I freaking did that river twice. The only downside is I can't go back to it. Once you go to the next level, you cannot go back. It's impossible to go back. I've tried. Mr.
I'm
Lionel!
starting to wonder if you're simply leaving this card in as a quick way to get your hands on a shield.
Well, that was pointless. The staff, my name is Mr. Lionel, da-da-da-da-da. Give him the bread from your plate.
Given
The
how
maiden.
rarely one encounters the folk, you are fortunate indeed.
That's for
to
longer
meet
life.
Marith again. Or perhaps
Dealer draws
we are
2
merely
max health
cycling
gain cards.
around the
Oh.
wheel and dipping into the same memories time and time again.
Wow, I've never had that happen. Must be something about it. Bandit
Your
attack!
bandits are displeased with your challenges.
Dealer draws you 1 monster card. 4 dust. I'm gonna kill me some bandits. Actually, sometimes it's actually really good for me to attack bandits once in a while. I hate you. You fucked up my freaking achievement. Fuck you. Goddamn bandit. He screwed up my achievement. I was going for an achievement. As you one game card, I gained 25 gold. Woo! Yeah! Stairs.
Were you hoping this was the end?
Take the stairs.
No. Another floor awaits.
Yeah, every time you go up a floor, you have to
Now all you need to do is find and kill the Jack of Skulls, and we can progress.
Draw one monster card, 2 dust. Because you know reasons. Let's go killing some more dust. Dead! I murdered him! I murdered the man! I murdered the man. I'm a murderer. I murdered him with my sledgehammer. Sneak up and kill them. See what I mean? If you watch it, you can get it. Draw 3 game cards. Damocles!
A classical approach to dealing with crowds. Artifacts give you powerful abilities to use in combat.
I would get so angry when I didn't win those because I didn't know how to go about dealing with it.
Then who would play at this game?
Attempt to take them by surprise. Huge success. Oh, you almost got me! You have to be very careful. See, he shuffled it once and then reshuffled it again, but since there's only 4 cards, you can only do so many shuffles. Get rid of the dust. The skulls will be destroyed so damn fast. I'm pretty sure they're gonna get killed in like 2 hits. Maybe 3.
I did not realize you were such a fearsome adversary. I will bear that in mind.
I like ended them in like 3 seconds. I didn't even lose my chain. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. Token's now yours. I got a healing cap!
Increasing
Yay!
the effect
Any
of
healing
one sort of magic with another.
double.
All you need is
Game
a channel
food.
for power, and it's simple
Game
enough.
15 go. Yay! Yeah! Alright, what's next? Open this. Dealer, Devil's Choice.
I like this demon.
Cloaked Devil
He
appears
lies
in
as
your
often as he
path.
tells the truth.
I'm here to test your might, so-called hero. Choose your foe. Since that is whom you wish to fight, I think today I shall make you fight the others instead, just for fun. That's fine, that's what I wanted. I wanted to kill some skeletons. He's really good because not only do you not only do you get to like fight and keep your fighting ability sharp, but it's depending on who you fight, it'll become very easy. So you end up fighting. So it ends up being like 3 game cards because you're always fighting like really easy to kill guys. Because worst case scenario, you choose someone who's actually fearsome, but he's only 1 guy. And if you choose someone who's weak, there's only 3. You only have to deal with the really weak guys. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. This token is now yours. Excellent, the devil cries. You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time our paths cross, I will kill you myself. I'm not gonna do voices because I don't want to. It's stupid. I hate it. It takes way too much freaking. Ooh, I have to draw 3, and I choose 1. Medium armor just for the hell of it.
Distinctly
Because
average.
I got light armor.
What do you expect me to say? Congratulations. Armor protects you from damage. The best armor,
Got so
of
many
course,
tokens
is
in
so
here,
much
it's crazy.
more.
Traveling mage. In Shady Grove, you find a merchant, trade with wandering. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. I have never ever needed to like get rid of freaking stuff. Oh. While all dragon relics are equipped, receive 50% max health and full healing after every combat. When you draw supplies, instead draw 2 and pick 1. Ooh, I forgot how good that is. Each strike inflicts a curse, slowing and weakening your enemy. Lizardmen take double. Yeah, see, lizardmen. That's the thing. Lizardmen take double damage from the player's attacks. I might use that later. I might need that later on, but like, I think I'll take the plunderer's cap.
The power of a prophet. Choose your fate.
Sell healing cap. Sell the Democles because I don't need it. I don't need food because I'm like almost at the end of this. The next card is most likely Jack of Skulls. Yep, Jack of Skulls.
The undead.
Tenacious undead is unusually difficult to lay to rest.
Game, these are the most dangerous in the world, yet in no natural form. A wrongness, an error, cheating.
The tenacious, they're not actually dangerous, they're just stupid. The tenacious undead is unusually difficult to lay to rest. In addition to sheer strength, this skeleton has the power to revive recently defeated skeleton in its close vicinity. But he can't really do that anymore because I have a weapon that does
There's a
holy
token
damage.
in it for you if you win.
Oh, I'm gonna win, baby. I'm gonna win, boo-boo. He can't really do much. Jack of Skulls is like the easiest fucking boss in the entirety of the game. Actually, all the skulls, all the major skulls are. Because they're literally skeletons, and they're literally weak against freaking everything.
Shots from rifles cannot be deflected. You would do better to avoid them. Are you
Oh my
agile
God.
enough?
Boom, boom, boom. See, he's dead. He's dead already. I fucking killed him. I ended his life. Oh, hey, whoop, biscuit. Alright, time to collect the card. There's reasons. What is this? Oh my god, I'm so amazed.
Ah, well done. Well done indeed. But you have roused the dead in their dusty tombs, and even I cannot say what will come of it.
You know what's really funny?
Now our
In
wager
Hand of
becomes
Fate
more
2, they don't
interesting.
change the way
Will
this
the
murder
tools you've
DLC.
earned
It
suffice
came with the
to
game.
address the
Don't
challenges
judge me.
I
Don't judge me. It
pose?
came with the game. It
That
came with the
is
game.
question.
All right.
Is it?
I bought Hand of Fate and it came with this shit. I don't understand it either. Don't ask me why. It just came with all this stuff. Now I gotta go through it. And it's just like, it's pack opening. Oh my god. It's really just like DLC stuff I'm opening right now. Ooh, 2 maces. Awesome. Ring of Survival. Treasure chest. Awesome. Devil's Wager. More. Give me more. The Crucible. Awesome. Queen of Dust. Fuck you. You unstunnable bitch. Helpful Priest. Awesome. Desert Storm. Helm of Reflection. Consuming Shame. Angel's Wing. Frost Fang! One of my favorite weapons.
Shall we
Because it
deal
does
again?
so much damage even though it doesn't say it does.
The game
And it causes a
begins.
slowing effect too.
One
Causes
lives
a slowing effect to
and
like
one
everything.
dies. Let us see what
Okay,
you'll need.
now that we have a good set of weapons, I'm going to
A bold
freaking
woman, this one.
build the deck
She
myself.
did not collapse when the Empire did.
No.
No, she took up arms, organized her people, and vowed that in a country where death had gathered, she would be the one dealing it.
And get rid of Damocles and puts this in. Medium armor. I don't want that. Give me that. Not gonna do Ring of Survival. Okay, that's that full. I'm gonna keep you. I'm gonna get rid of you because I really don't like you. Get rid of you. Keep the ambush. Because that's free. Because if you kill them, it's free loot. Crucible, Devil's Wager, Helpful Priest, Treasure Room, and Desert Storm. What else? Oh yes, I must get rid of Mr. Nope, can't get rid of Lionel. Hold on. Alright, where was I? Yes, I was interrupted. Hoo-hoo. A Dead King's Hall is so good! Wait a minute. Oh, wait. I already have all my thingies. It's just the DLC I can't get in. Well, I don't care about that. Fuck that. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's one. I'll get rid of Desert Storm because Desert Storm is really fucking difficult to complete. And the only reason why I completed it one time was because I got really lucky, but that was before I figured out how to read the cards.
Now we play for the cup. The first of my
he gave me a curse. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you for giving me a curse. Why would you give me a curse right off the bat? You asshole. You jerkaloid. Baby back bitch.
I've added some cards to spice up the game.
Alright, what's
In
the
addition
curse?
to the pain
I never
of game
really...
decks,
Money bags.
there are now blessings and
Combat, the player's movement speed is reduced by how much
Choose
gold they
your
possess.
steps carefully.
That's fine. As long as I can
You can
dodge.
always review your cards here.
Mr. Lionel. Give me a shield, Mr. Lionel. I know you have one. Seriously, before placing it carefully in his coat pocket, seemingly satisfied. Draw one equipment card. Come on, give it to me. Mr. Lionel, it's shield, yay. Oh, yeah. Twisted Canyon! Ah,
It lives
free loot!
in every game. That initial moment where things begin. I have worked on these cards all my days, and the canyon has been there from the outset.
Well, I like it. Don't you diss me on having this card in my deck every time. It's a cheap way of getting stuff. Very carefully, make your way to the bottom. Draw one card. Desperate Measures. Hello, beauty. Desperate Measures right off the hop. Awesome.
You might think the world of the cards is grim.
Ask for a longer life.
Yet, even in the darkness,
Healer draws you one max
there's light
health
to be
gain.
found.
Woo, +5 health.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Yes, I am, asshole. Remember, mortal, that bold heroes make for great ballads, but survivors think twice before meddling in the affairs of gods and monsters. Stairs.
One more step
Go up the
down,
stairs. I'm
and you will
already
see the
set
end of
now.
this,
What the
or
hell?
Another set of stairs.
I'm already
This
set with a
game is
really
still only
powerful
beginning.
freaking card.
New rules,
Traveling
new
merchant.
tools, new abilities. We have far to go as yet.
Merchant, I have much to offer you. Greet, wise traveler. Hello, stranger. It's right, I can remove a curse, but it costs 400! Ooh. 400 gold to remove my curse. Screw you. They made it that way so you couldn't. They made it that way so you couldn't remove the game curse right off the bat, which kind of pisses me off. The landlocked lubber. Right, I had one of the DLCs in
Win
here.
this and claim my token.
Okay, welcome, traveler. Welcome, traveler. Before I can treat you with hospitality, I must ask you a very important question. Have you seen, heard, or God forbid, smelled a kraken? Explain that you've never seen a kraken. Consider yourself lucky. There is no more foul beast than a kraken. I am Carlo. Welcome to the landlocked lubber. After giving you some time to enjoy the warmth and stale bread, Carlo approaches you. I've heard rumors of boats going missing from the small village port of Norwich. No survivors, no witnesses. Norwich port is run by bandits, thieves, and smugglers. There's no way to know what's really happening there. Perhaps you could have a look around and find out more. I would go, of course, but I have this place to look after. Carlo gestures to the empty, damp-ridden flea hole that he calls home. This card's token is now yours. I really wish they got rid of... I'm glad they get rid of those in freaking Hand of Fate 2.
Better than trudging along a muddy road.
I'm glad they got rid of those, because that was really annoying to have to deal with.
Priests,
The whole
gods,
fucking
and eternal
opening
damnation.
quest
no
card,
trouble with
that
any of
was
it.
fucking annoying. You meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. For a small share of your possessions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods. Give the priest half your food! Alright. Huge success.
A choice. Select your desire.
Like, bruh, it's easy now. I get 2 blessings, thank you. 2 blessings to counteract the curse I got. He speaks in the language of the old gods for several minutes and then gently touches your head. It is done. Draw 2 blessing cards. This card's token is now yours.
Blessings
Any hit
will
on the
remain
player
always active and are never removed.
during combat has a chance
unless
to
you
poison
die,
the
of
attacker.
course. Then you're back where you began.
High
as
constitution. Whenever the
always.
player eats food, they gain twice the usual health.
Take the token. It is yours.
Well, that doesn't fucking help me. How about every time how about food
every step
no
you take
longer
consumes food, but you will
How
also
about every
heal as you
third
proceed.
every third move consumes food? How about that? I would love a card like
What
that.
brings you to play the game?
Devil's choice.
I know you will not tell me.
Beautiful.
Like all
That's
the
what I
rest.
needed.
You are
Cloak Devil
silent.
appears in your path. I'm here to test your might, so-called hero. Choose your foe. That was a pretty split decision. Or dust. You're no mighty hero. I will let you live with your choice. Sure, go ahead. Fucking better than fucking 7 of them. Because that's what I had to look forward to if I fucking chose 3. If I chose one of the 3. Oh, dead! Bam! Knock to the face. Dunzo. Excellent! The devil cries. You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time our paths cross, I will kill you myself. The dealer draws you 3 gain cards. Gain 3 food. Draw 3, select 1 to keep. Frostfang, you're coming with me! Yes, I know it's weaker than fucking Desperate Measures. I can change it any time. 5 max health. Ambush!
What did you think would happen with a
Free
card
loot!
called Ambush, eh?
2 skulls. Shut up! I know the fucking shit. Oh! He's dead. I love this sword. It makes everyone slower. And by comparison, you move as fast as light. It's fucking crazy. I love Frostfang. Sneak up and kill them! No, this is not luck. I know where the card is. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. It's free game cards. Like, come on. Draw 1 equipment. The mace!
Perfect
No,
for
thank you.
bludgeoning the undead.
10 food. Holy shit. Thank you. 20 gold. Now I'm slow. Great. Great. I'm slow.
Bandits,
now.
eh?
More free
Make
stuff.
an enemy of one, and you've made an
A group
enemy
of bandits
of all.
suddenly attack.
One can't help but
The
admire
King of
their
Dust isn't happy about you
single-mindedness.
killing his men. The dealer draws you 1 monster card. Dust. 2 of dust. Let's go. Slow people. Slow folks. Oh, he's dead. Do you notice how much faster my character is with the sword? I like speed above power. The dealer draws you 1 game card. Among the bodies, you find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer of a reward from the King of Dust. 3 gold! It's kind of bullshit. Call for the priest. Shady Grove. Priests have some skill in tending wounds, but they excel at removing curses for a price, of course. Post the shop. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. I can sell a bunch of shit, and then after I can see if I can finally get rid of this curse. If I can't, it's no big deal. Move curse. 300. Fuck you. Sell. I can't remove the curse. Whatever. Can I buy a blessing? Will of the gods. Critical strike. Holy touch. Undead that physically strike the player may receive damage themselves. There.
I'm sure you're grateful.
I'm all good. 22 food, 0 gold. I'm as fast as God. I'm as fast as God himself. Stairs. Okay.
Descend ever deeper into the subterranean pit. You are close on her trail.
Adventurer.
And more confident than I had imagined.
Treasure chest!
Perhaps you will play beyond this mark.
While exploring a
and we will
dungeon, you
your
see a
true
treasure chest.
mettle.
Shut up! While exploring a dungeon, you see a treasure chest at the end of a hall. Approach the treasure chest. Chest may hold great wealth, but a chamber may be trapped. I saw that. Ha 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 ha! You approach the treasure chest.
A challenge for you. And
Treasure
a
chest
token
looks
if you
battered but still
succeed.
intact, but what treasure might it hold? Attempt to pry it open. It doesn't actually switch. No, it doesn't actually switch, it just puts it back. Attempt to pry it open. After a mighty heave, the lock gives way and the spoils are yours. The dealer draws you 4 game cards. This card's token is now yours. 25 gold.
A little gold.
25
to give you a
gold.
taste for it.
Stop giving me gold! Stop it! Now I'm slow as fuck! God damn! I'm like the slowest man alive now! Rockfall, shit!
A terrifying walk to get to the queen.
Okay, while
So
journeying
many
near the
potential
coast...
places for an assailant to get the upper hand.
Are you finished? While journeying near the coast, you hear a rumble overhead. Falling rocks force you to take cover. Oh shit. There's a success. I gotta keep my eye on it. Went over here. No! I was tricked! Draw 2 pain cards! Ow! Whatever! When you think it's over, you are knocked unconscious by a large rock striking your unprotected head. A good warrior always wears a helmet. You remember hours later when you awaken to find that some of your supplies are missing. Ah!
Ouch.
At least I lost some gold. There we go, gold. Fucking go away, gold. Dead King's Halls. Well, I'm about to receive all that back,
I'm
I
not
guess.
sure that
Draw 2
dead
monster
fighting
cards.
back makes this any more
Damn, to
dignified.
take them by surprise. Huge success. Fuck! I didn't look at the cards properly. You were spotted as you approach and the creatures ready for themselves for combat. It doesn't even fucking matter at this point. Like, I'm still really fucking good. I'm still in good standing.
Now we begin to raise.
Oh god, I'm
The
so
arena is
slow!
Fight against you. Beware of my traps.
Fuck you, bitch! Ah, William! Ugh! Ugh! I am so slow. I would need my enemies to come get me. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. I immediately gain stuff.
Middle of the road in every way.
3 food. 15 health. I could have used max health, but okay. Another rock
Again,
fall!
the
Come
stones
on!
tumble upon you.
Attempt to dodge the rocks. Let's not fucking fuck this up this time.
Choose from these options.
Yes! You dodge the rocks by ducking into a small cave. A few minutes later, you emerge and climb around the new rock fall. Run up to attack the bandits. The dealer draws you 2 monster cards. I can get shit from this, though. And I don't have to encounter these rock falls ever again after this, I don't think. Let's kill some bitches. We're trying to get an achievement, asshole. Whatever. So slow. I need a merchant. I'm gonna buy so much food. Got 2 equipment cards. Healing
In my
cap.
day, we simply avoided being wounded.
Ooh,
Healing
helmet of
will
reflection.
suffice,
That's
however.
actually better. Oh, it's the Queen of Dust,
Noble
and I have
causes
80, I have
turns a rotten
77
enterprise.
gold.
You may win
No,
and send the queen to her rightful
please, God,
Yet,
no.
What have you gained in the process?
I have to deal. Okay, I have to deal with her, dodge her somehow, and I have to destroy that thing. I'm so fucking slow. Oh my god, it is faster for me just to fucking... I win. Oh. That slowness just fucking ends me every time. Just fucking kills me every time, Jesus.
Inevitable, I suppose. So often those who beat plowshare to sword die by the grim instruments of their industry.
Stronger counterattacks. Your counterattacks do more damage. Increased stun.
Bravely,
your stun attacks
which is
now render
all I
enemies
expect
dazed
from my
for
pawns
longer.
and
New
players.
starting equipment. Your starting equipment has been upgraded, which means I no longer need Mr. Lionel because I instantly get a shield. Bandit strength increases. Bandits have had their strength increased. Skeletons' strength increased. Skeletons have had their strength increased. Bandit throwing knives. Bandits now have throwing weapons.
You have earned the first of the symbols of my power and passed the first gate. There is no turning back now. Previously I was merciful, but now I cannot be. It is begun. I crafted each of these cards over the course of years. You have taken them from me in mere moments.
Okay, DLC stuff. Meeting with Carlo, the landlocked lubber, gains you this card. The Smuggler's War. For dealing with the helpful priest, you receive 15 health gain, Healer's Ring, and Charity. For plundering a locked treasure chest, you receive draw 2, select one, and to keep Fool's Gold. Oh, that one is kind of useless because after this you don't really encounter all that much. Jack of Plague. That's right. I have to deal with the plague again. Fuck! As a reward for defeating my bandit queen, you receive these new cards. Asleep in the Forest. Field of Poppies. Battle at Brooktop. Field of Poppies is like, it's a random card where you can use it, it's just that it's kind of fucking weird. As a reward for defeating my bandit queen. Fleet Cuffs. Armor of Cold. Huge Hammer, which is actually really good.
Come. Play again.
Yes, of course.
Do you have
Naturally.
what it takes to defeat the rats?
God. What? Yes, she did. Twice to fail. The player loses 5 gold for every fail and 10 gold for every huge failure chance card. God. 3 Ratman hunting times 3 angry mob.
Ah, the rats.
Fuck
they have
you.
swarmed up from the dark places beneath the
I'll
realms
fucking do it
of
myself.
humanity and now squat amongst your cities and feast and shriek and hunt and writhe.
Armor of Cold. Fleeting Cuffs. Healer's Ring. And Fool's Gold because... Oh, wait, no, I only need Fool's Gold. There we go. Trying to influence this game as much as possible. I don't want to do that one yet. Charity. Asleep in the Forest. Battle of Brooktop. Any more? I don't want to do Desert Storm yet because Desert Storm is kind of fucking shit. I guess I'll start doing the DLCs. I don't need you, Mr. Lionel. I do need you, though. Alright, got our cards. Start.
Our
Get this
Lord
going.
of Plague does like to rub your nose in misfortune.
Oh, God! And it doesn't help, I already have, like, 3 rat huntings in my deck as well. So there's 6 in total. And I can't get rid of them until after I get the card that allows me to meet with a duke and literally, like, kill them. Literally pay people to kill them. The maiden, thank God. A gold, asked to be blessed. I'm gonna go for a blessing this time because I need to offset that curse. By whatever strength my people yet hold, may you be protected on your journey. Will of the gods. At the start of each combat, a random opponent is highlighted. If that creature is first to die, then it pops out 5 gold, which the player may collect. Awesome. It is said that that sharp-eyed adventurers may protect themselves from the worst of Lady Luck's contrary nature. Farewell, mortal. Twisted Canyon, my favorite card. You see a weapon glinting, climb down and retrieve it. Climb down to retrieve the weapon very carefully. You make your way to the bottom of the canyon. Draw one equipment card. Make it good. It's fine.
Are you sure that's the right approach?
Shut up. The helpful priest. Give half of my food, yeah. He speaks in a language. Draw 2 blessing cards. Arcane knowledge. Whenever the player uses an artifact, there is a 30% chance of immediately reducing its cooldown by 80%. I got 2. Holy touch.
Very nice.
Undead that physically strike a player may receive damage themselves. If they ever touch me, it's kind of useless.
Down once more.
It's kind of useless if they can't touch me. If I kill them almost immediately.
Each of these cards is crafted from your memories and
jeweler.
built from your experience. I create
that I have anything,
but only
I do have
the
an
abstract.
axe.
It is the importance you place on them that makes them real.
I do have an axe. I can sell an axe. What items you have? Healer's ring. Whenever the player receives healing, they also gain 1 gold. All weapon attacks are enhanced with a powerful poison. I don't have the amount I need. Fuck. I got 6 food. I'm gonna have to skip the healer stuff. I ain't got the gold. I ain't got the gold for it, bro. Ain't got the gold for it, bro. I can return to it later if I ever get the gold. Hunting ratmen.
Now you begin to trespass upon the ratmen's hunting grounds.
Draws 1 monster, and you rarely gain anything from fighting these fucks. You rarely gain anything. Can, but it's like fucking like
plagued by
food
name and plagued by nature. The rats leave behind a deadly toxin.
And they leave a plague behind, too. An AoE effect that fucking damages you. Which is total fucking malarkey, but that's the game. It's one of the rules of that game. Fuck. Dealer draws you 1 food gain card. 3 food. Told you. The Song of the White Minotaur.
We play for a token now.
I'm skipping all through this. Sorry, guys. I'm probably not going to get it, though. Yeah, huge failure. I didn't have the gold for it anyway, so I can talk about it later. I can do the thing later. Fuck you.
They will not let you pass so easily. Prepare yourself.
Oh my god. Oh, I hate this card so much. I hate Ratman hunting. Especially when those fucks are there.
I always admire a man who can turn an enemy's force against them.
Fucking die! Jesus Christ, I hate them so much. Good thing I had no gold. Draws you 1 food getting card. Better. There we go. I got 12 now.
A
Hitch a
horse
ride.
is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even
Charity.
in the animal kingdom.
You encounter a priest wandering along the road. He begs for food to feed orphans. God show favor to those who help the less fortunate. Worthy is season, the priest claims. Let me see if I have anything in my sack which rewards such generosity. It's the even ones that are like the easiest. Ah, the priest exclaims and draws out a tarnished old ring. I'll have the kids polish it up first. In the meantime, take my blessing. The dealer draws you 1 gang card. The card's token is now yours. Draw 1 blessing. High Constitution.
Many of these blessings
Not what
are
I
too
wanted,
good for
but
the likes
okay.
of you. This tale begins, and then proceeds relentlessly. With each
Ratman
step, you will
hunting!
discover a new card and a
I'm
deeper
going.
mystery.
It's going to be Ratman hunting
Once
for the rest.
reached upon
For
the
the rest of the
lands,
game.
the rats
For
will
the rest
find
of this
you,
fucking session.
no matter
because
where you
there's
go to
6
drown.
of them, and it's just. And they keep getting shuffled back into the deck. I'm pretty sure they get shuffled back into the deck. Fucking die! I hate Ratman. They're such cheap enemies. Especially the range guys who throw like 1,000 fucking projectiles at you.
Your provisions are running low. Can you
Traveling
press
healer,
on?
I don't have anything. Yeah, I don't have anything. Pass it by. Bandit attack. At least now I will get something. Dust. At least dust aren't freaking strong enough to actually do anything. They're like the weakest of the weak. Draw 1 game card. 25 gold. Awesome. Let's go right back to the freaking healer then, shall we? I just ran out of food. Approach the shop. Buy a shit ton of food.
A chance to buy more food.
Okay.
You must be relieved.
Shut up. Shut your gibbering gulp. Okay, that's 4. That's 3. That's 1 for 4. 3 for 11. 5 for 18. So let's do the math on this. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. I saved $2. Literally. Whatever.
Food is crucial for healing. If you travel
I have
without
8.
food, your strength will not be restored between
And now
encounters.
the
you will
fan
also
is
begin
like
to starve.
drying
It seems
out
you'll
my
learn that soon
eyes.
enough, though.
Ugh. Forest escape.
Roaming ever forward.
Your path
hunting
forward will
for
take
the
you into the
truth.
forest. Take the forest path. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
Hush.
Wow,
Can
that's
you hear
a
the
lot
way
of
his claws scratch the tiles?
Asleep in the forest. Whilst asleep in the forest, you are jolted awake by a voice calling your name. You see a vague human-shaped ghost rushing towards you. You You are quick to your feet, weapon already in hand. The ghost stops abruptly, hand signaling that it means no harm. The voice is weak and distant. You forget me already. Has this place already corrupted you so? Lower your weapon. I should not be here. I fear his servants already know where I am. For a brief moment, the ghost pale's eyes feel achingly familiar. Please come home soon. You blink and the ghost is gone. At your feet is a bag of food. The dealer draws you 1 food gain card. The card's token is now yours. 3 food.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Quiet, you. Quiet, Kerr. Battle at Brooktop.
These places are rife with power.
Draw 2 monster cards.
It is
A
not
light
chance that
draws
you
you
should meet
to a
warlock.
nearby hilltop where you see a warlock disappear in a cloud of sulfur, leaving behind his summoned minions. I attack. You ready yourself for combat. It's 7 dust. I can fucking take 7 dust. If I can't, then I'm pretty fucking bad at this game. Easy peasy, lemon frickin' squeezy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. After the battle, you search the bodies for loot. The dealer draws you 2 gain cards. 3 gold. Okay. 5 food. Awesome. Don't have to worry about food anymore. Amazing. It's a bloody miracle you're still alive.
Again, a token is
One
at
night,
stake.
as you lie in a forest clearing, you are disturbed by the sight of a shadowy figure watching from the darkness. Well met, the goblin explained, stepping into the light and sitting by the fire. Just the armed warrior I've been seeking. Ask him to elaborate. The goblin makes himself comfortable. My name is Mr. Lionel. You remember this guy? And I have a tale of woe to share with you, and perhaps an opportunity for you to make a tiny profit from my misfortune. He goes on to tell the story of his troubles with the king of the goblins while laminating his subsequent banishment from the goblin community. Lamenting, sorry, dyslexia and shit. The king could have shown leniency, he concludes, given that his daughter and I were both drunk from the excellent Dulcian brandy served at his coronation. Instead, he opted to make his first official act my banishment. The fool will regret it, though, for now it is time for revenge, he says eagerly, taking out a strange amulet. For hundreds of years, the Goblin Kings have gathered treasure.
Take your time
and
if you
hoarded
like. I've waited long enough.
Shut up! I'm doing shit here, asshole! Fuck you! As I was saying, for hundreds of years, the Goblin Kings have gathered treasure and hoarded it in a series of enchanted and ever-changing treasure vaults. Only the Goblin King himself knows where his treasure vaults are hidden, but now I have a way to find them. I just need a lock of elven hair to complete this magical device. Accept the task. Excellent! Just get the hair by any means possible. Don't worry, I'll find you again when your quest is complete. The card's token is now yours. With that, he returns to the shadows and sits down behind a bush
Well done.
watching you. Devil's Wager.
Trust a devil or don't?
Devil
I wouldn't.
appears in a puff of smoke and fixes its gaze upon you. Greetings, mortal! If you can beat my minions without taking a scratch, I will reward you with gold and magical trinkets. Except, Excellent! The devil cries with glee. It points at you with a crooked finger, saying, let's see you prove it! You said you could do it without a scratch, but I'll be generous and leave you a little more than that. Alright, let's do this. It's dust, so I'm not too concerned. Had to get that goal. You're not dead. That is unexpected. The devil waves his hand, partially healing you. This guard's token is now yours. It then disappears, leaving behind some loot. The dealer draws you 4 game cards. +5 max health. Select draw 2, select 1 to keep. Ooh, a huge hammer. The
Sometimes
hammer.
form follows
The
function
hammer.
and vice versa.
Give me the hammer.
In this case,
No.
it's called a huge hammer. You take a guess.
So he left me a bag of food and a hammer. Broker! Ah, it's Jacka Plague.
Your weights.
Fuck me.
Plague and pestilence and blood and teeth.
Oh, let's kill this madman before he destroys us all. Let's end his life before he kills us all. Ugh. I gotta kill these guys first. God, the hammer does so much damage! It's not that he's difficult to beat, it's just that he surrounds himself with fucking archers, so I have to take care of them before I can take care of him,
Queens
because
and
they
kings
throw
of the
more
rat
than
kind
one.
have lost a child here today. For slaughter, your reward.
Donating food for orphans, you receive 5 food gain. Ring of Poverty, which is really fucking awesome because if you have like 200 gold, you get a shit ton of max health. Charity 2. For showing the ghost you are merciful, you receive Sleep at the Inn. For exploring Brooktop Hill, you receive 1 gang card, The Altar. For joining Mr. Lionel's quest, this card gains a token. For winning the Devil's Wager, you receive Fate's Folly. As a reward for defeating my Ratman Jack, you receive these new cards. Berserker's Armor, Scorching Zeal, Culling the Ratmen, thank God, King of Dust, Devil's Carnival, Ember Town Hero. Defeating my Ratman Jack will give you a new challenge. Ratman hunting, Ratman hunting, Ratman hunting. Oh! That's right, I didn't have it, but now it's permanently in my deck.
Just sit here.
It's permanently in my deck
Now
until I
play.
do the fucking extermination quest. Until I complete the extermination quest, which is 50 fucking gold. 5, 6 of dust, and 4 ambushes.
Some men thrive in anarchy and chaos.
Don't mind.
The King of Dust is one
Which means
such.
I'll take one of the ambushes
His
out of my
tools are
deck.
cruelty and terror, and I suspect he will harbor a great hatred for you, my friend.
Ring of Poverty. Yes, Ring of Survival and Fate's Folly. Let's get rid of an ambush so I don't have to deal with that again. Helpful Priest, don't need it because we're doing some other stuff. So, Maiden's Hair, Culling of the Ratmen, Ember Town, Thingy, Altar, Charity, Desert Storm. River, I guess. That way I can go back and forth, and make like a shit ton of money. It's a good way to cheat the system.
The King of Dust takes his time.
That's right, I get a fucking curse card again, god damn it! I don't know what the curse is this time. I gotta find out what the curse is. Come on. I gotta pause for a sec. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Wow, that was an adventure. Just finished killing a mouse that made its way into my goddamn bathroom. It is dead now. I have vanquished it. I am okay. It did not best me. Anyway,
you face the first of my kings.
It did not eat me or anything.
Each has shaped the nature of their forces with the strength of their will.
Look
they
at
will
that.
turn that power to your destruction.
It's a goddamn merchant right off the bat. Well, you know, I'll go back here, and let's hope I find a river. Asleep at the inn.
What sort of scoundrel would go through a sleeping man's
While
belongings?
sleeping at an inn, you jolt awake to find a bandit rifling through your belongings. You're quick to your feet, weapon already in hand. Bandit laughs clearly drunk. Easy there, princess. Spare an apple, would you? There's a good hard. He stands unsteadily, clutching a stolen apple and some coins. You grab his arm in protest and earn a punch to the face. Looks like Nancy wants to fight. The bandit laughs again, spits at your feet, and turns to leave. Lower your weapon. Bandit looks at you with contempt. Thought so. He wanders out of the room whilst whistling tunelessly to himself. The dealer draws you 2 pin cards. 30% of my gold, which is 3. 1 food. Shaking your head, you wearily turn back to your bed and find yourself once again in the presence of the ghost from the forest. I don't know if you heard me say that, but whatever. Its eyes, so familiar, so real compared to its shifting body, smile into yours. Something stirs in your mind, a past memory. You are still yourself. I need fear no longer. The pale hands reach for yours, and you suddenly recall a laugh to go with those smiling eyes. I have lingered too long in this place. It drains so. Do not forget me. You blink, and the ghost is gone. Those eyes gone. This card token is now yours. Give me a river. Embertown.
A quest that may lead you down many paths. You come
across an injured adventurer whose battered and bloodied armor tells you he's seen combat recently. I've been chasing a pack of thieves that attacked my home village of Embertown. I killed some of them in an ambush, but I fear I lack the strength to chase the rest down. If you have any honor, you'll find those jackals and make them pay. Embertown hero. The river! Let's do the river for a bit. Huge success. I know where it is. Draws you one gold king card. Doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter.
A choice. Select your desire.
That's right. Draws you one gold king card. 25 gold this time. Oh, this is so broken. Tipped across the river. A huge failure, no! Draws you one pain card, you lose 5 gold. I'm gonna do it again. Okay, so I can only get successes now. Okay, so I can't get the huge. I can only do. They only allow me to do that
Let's
twice.
find out what type of character
you have caught up with the Embertown village raiders who call out, "Stay your hand, adventurer, and we will share the spoils with you." Refuse to do with the thieving scum. You tell them to ask their gods for more mercy than you are about to show them. Healer draws you one monster, 3 dust. They move in for the kill. Well, for the attempted kill. They're not actually going to kill me. Why did I lose 6 gold? It's the curse. Fuck, it's the curse. I gained 20 gold out of that. I gained +3 food. Draw 2, select 1 to keep. Oh, they're both so tantalizingly
Fire in its multitudinous forms.
Oh my
we
god.
Still hold it in esteem and wonder.
I'm going for this one because Scorching Seal is so good. In silence, he hands you a jeweled ring, then dies. You put the ring away to identify later and bury the fallen champion. What's my thing? Compensation. Whenever the player finishes a combat, they lose 1 gold per 15 health. Oh, God! Hitch a ride.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
Hitch a ride.
Do you understand how this game works now? Do you comprehend the stakes?
Ratman hunting. The other draws you 1 monster card. It's 4 Ratmen. 4 of Plague. done with you yet. You sigh as you search the bodies, finding nothing. If only there were another way to stop this plague of ratmen. Pay someone to take care of it, perhaps. That's alluding to it's the Minotaur song.
The secrets of your memories,
the Mug and Barrel Inn is renowned for attracting the most talented bards. See, I told you I would read it for you. From all around, you arrive there, weary from your adventures, but tonight's entertainment convinces you to settle by the hearth for a while. Hours pass and the crowd starts to thin. The bard begins to move around the room, playing requests for small groups. He serenades a pair of young lovers for a meager sum, and then is generously tipped for leading a group of blacksmiths in a ruckus chorus of foul language aimed at the folks from the next town over. Who approaches you. Well. We do have here a most distinguished adventurer. Now, tawdry tale of inspired chivalry or brash tribalism will do. You, sir, merit a stirring ballad of bloodshed, heroism, and death. The bard sings for you the fable of the White Minotaur, a legendary beast who is master of both might and magic. The power is such that it has felled every adventurer, bounty hunter, or treasure seeker it has ever crossed. At the close of his song, the bard leans in close to you and whispers, "The White Minotaur is no myth. I met the man 2 nights ago who hunts the beast as if he were its long shadow." Excuse me, holy shit. I'd wager that any adventurer would be interested in the tales he told me over supper. All yours for a small donation. I gotta get the success! Fuck! It's gonna be expensive. 15 gold? Sure, go for it, bro. The bard bestows upon you all the knowledge that he has gained about the White Minotaur. This card's token is now yours. Ambush!
The bandits are sorely loyal to their king.
A slight rustle behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. Draw 1 monster card. 2 dust. And then I get and then I get some loot. That was fast. Didn't stand a chance. Basically a debuff. It gives them a debuff. While searching the area for anything worth salvaging, you realize that one of your opponents is only pretending to be dead. Sneak him and kill him! Do it. A quick weapon blow to the head fixes that. You finish searching the area. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. Draw 1 equipment.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
I already got a shield, but okay. Free food. 15 gold. Indecent arrival.
Let us stake a token on their
You are
foolishness.
minding your own business in a local tavern when suddenly 3 masked men burst through the door, grab a young man from the bar, and manhandle him outside. One patron bursts out in protest, but is quickly silenced by the solemn stares of all those around him. Leave them be, Garrett. If it is his time, then it must be done. Follow the masked attackers outside. You follow the masked men outside. Immediately you are confronted by a large crowd, all wearing masks. Their leader speaks to you. Whoa there, stranger. I really would prefer that no outsiders witness what we're about here. I know this may look like a godforsaken thing we do, but we have no idea of our troubles. So I'll ask you not to involve yourself. I will not ask twice. We have no time for objections. The crowd turns and drags away the young man, their torches burning a mournful light in the distance. Once the light has faded from sight, you follow their path into the forest. You catch up with them, and to your surprise, they are gathered around a yawning portal that whirls with malicious intent. Despite their disguises, it's obvious that none of the hooded figures relish the sight before them, and many are obviously distraught. The captured is carried to the portal atop the shoulders of 6 people, as though they were his coffin bearers and he already dead. Young men's struggles are subdued by bonds of rope. Will you interrupt the ceremony? Yes. You burst forth from the hiding place and plead with the assembled crowd not to go through with whatever bizarre ritual they are engaged in, but you gain no support. Their leader eventually speaks above the crowd. If this man is so adamant that one of our own should not be sent to the underworld, then perhaps he should go himself. You are immediately seized by the crowd and pushed towards the portal. Try as you might, they are too strong for you, and you cannot escape. You stumble and fall into the portal. You fall to the ground with only a gentle jolt. You find yourself in a forest that bears the most striking resemblance to where you just were, but with 2 very significant differences. The crowd of masked onlookers are gone, and the sky burns with a bright red flames. Out of the sulfur and flames emerge foul hell beasts. Basically just plague. They were different skinned plague. After you destroy the last hell beast, the portal stirs back into life. You are lifted off your feet and sucked into the vortex. Before being deposited back in the leafy forest you were ejected from earlier. The courage token is now
Here
yours.
is your token. Well done.
Excuse me. It tastes nasty. Ooh, traveling jeweler. Approach the shop. Got some stuff to sell. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. Bilbo, Sam. Bilbo, Mary, Sam. Sell you. Sell you.
Wealth and health. A recipe for a happy life. I doubt things will end that way, mind you.
Now, anytime I move or even get healed, I get 1 gold. Which means anytime I move, I get a gold. Because I instantly heal. See? Bam. Ambush.
You may have to contend with every bandit in the kingdom.
A slight
before
rustling
you
behind you
king.
is all the warning you get. 3 of dust. I actually let him hit me on purpose. That way I have to heal and I can get more from healing. Fuck! But that goddamn curse though. Sneak up and kill them. I keep an eye on the successes and the failure. Because if there's one failure and it goes at the top of the deck, I immediately keep my eye on it. Because that means all the other cards are successes. Makes it impossible to fuck this up. Aim Armory, draw 1 equipment. Ring of Survival. After every third combat, the player receives 20 health. Gain 3 food. 15 health. Cave Mouth. Next step of your journey takes you from cave, but out to the feet of an imposing forest. Exit the cave. Mark the next leg of your journey.
What brings you to play the game?
Battle of Brook
I know
Top.
you will not tell me. Like
Light
all the
draws
rest,
you
you
nearby.
are silent.
There are monsters.
6 bandits to keep you on your toes.
I'll go kill them. I'll kill them all. End all their lives! Well, no, not to fuck with me. Right in his dick. I hit him right in the dick. I'm not going to be able to do the thingy this time unless I get really lucky and like all 4 game cards are like fucking gold.
More health to work with.
What
Much
the
good news.
hell? Now I have 120. The Crucible, yeah!
I will happily wager on the outcome.
The town
I
of
do not
Steagle
think
sits
you
upon
have
the
what
only...
it takes.
The town of Steagle sits upon the only safe crossing of the River Ernest. However, the only adventurers allowed to cross are those who pass the Crucible. In the Crucible, you will fight monsters for entertainment of the townspeople or of Steagle. What will you do? Enter the Crucible, of course. You are led to the first arena. Choose your opponent wisely, yells a man from the crowd. I'm betting on you. 2 skulls. Why? Because I have holy damage, and that'll instantly end them. In fact, I think the fire will instantly burn them to death. Yeah, like, turns it into a one-shot. For undead. This hammer is like just one shot for one undead. You survived the round, now do it again. The crowd awaits your decision. More dust. And he's dead. Ooh. After surviving the Crucible, you parade through the town and are allowed to continue upon your adventure. A few random peasants throw coins saying, "You've made me rich, warrior." The dealer draws you 4 gold game cards. Tokens now yours. 15. 3. Give me something good.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
15. Give me something good. 15. Fuck. Let's hope I don't get into another battle, because I'm losing 8 every time. Traveling Mage. Nope, I'm gonna pass you by because I can't. Because if I meet the dude, I want to be able to pay him. The local peasant.
Hungry mouths.
While crossing a
War
forest
needs
clearing, you meet a
nothing
peasant
else.
woman. Greetings, stranger. The winter has been hard on my family this year. In the forest behind her, you sense movement. Still, you have no food. Goodbye, then, stranger. The woman says, waiting for you to move on. Can't do it right now. I don't want to give them half my fucking food. Desert storm.
Nature
Fuck.
is the greatest threat. Even with
Run
the queen
for the
now at his back.
hills!
Be swift. Choose from these options.
Fuck! Huge failure. Shit. 3 paying cards.
Dear.
Whatever. You lose 1 equipment. Good, it's not my hammer. I don't care about the sacrificial ring. Dead King's Hall.
The king is one of the players in our great mystery. Yet here he lies,
Attempt to take them by surprise.
and unforgiven. His time is now long past.
Yeah, that's right, I saw it. Attempt to take them by surprise, suddenly you leap into the fray, taking one of them down before they can even react. Taking that one down. 2 skulls. Done. That's the end of that. Dealer draws you 3 game cards. Draw 1 equipment. Consuming shame.
Poison. It's the tool
1
of
food.
the traitor.
50 health. Hitch a ride.
A horse is a fine companion.
Embark on the
I'm
next
sure you'll
stretch
leave
of your
this
adventure.
one time.
Ugh.
You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom. On this floor, the King of Dust waits for you. He is prepared.
Another shop! 2
Are
shops
you-
in a row. Okay. Devil's Wager. Here we go.
Perhaps this will be the end of your
Devil
road.
appears in a puff of smoke. Greetings, mortal. Plague. If you can defeat my minions without taking a scratch, I will reward you with gold and magical trinkets. Alright, let's do it! Let's do it. Fuck me, it's fucking Plague. And it's 6 of them, too. There's probably a few... And I'm dead instantly! The trap instantly killed me, okay. Hold on, let me go get some.
And so the game takes another life. Do not worry, though. You may try again. Your weapon has powers, yet you haven't used them. And now you're
a
dead.
thing. Yes, I know I'm dead. That's why I'm dead. Now I'm gonna eat something. Hold on, I'm gonna mute my mic so you don't hear me chewing because it's gross. Oh dear.
The stakes are raised.
Ah.
The challenges begin.
Even if you fail, even if I fail, I still get stuff. Which is, I guess, a way to balance the
The King
game.
of Dust is the perfect implement to ensure your destruction.
Now, Moan, lost in the desert, the wife's fury, noble trader, wife's fury, and noble trader. And as much as I like gold, the Crucible isn't always that. Isn't reliable. Neither is Battle of Brooktop. Ambush. Get rid of you. And Dead Man. And I'll put in Dead Man's Gorge because Dead Man's Gorge is actually pretty good. Alright, we got everything. Start game. You know what? I don't care. You can hear me.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune?
No.
No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course,
Awesome, the maiden right off the hop.
My powers are
One day
genuine.
in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. Request a lock of hair from the elf maiden. The maiden considers this for a moment before slicing a few strands of her hair. As you wish. But be cautious, mortal. You have the taint of a goblin about you, and they may never be trusted. Card's now yours. It is said that sharp-eyed adventurers must protect themselves.
The token is yours. Let us see what you do with your newfound abilities.
I don't want to leave yet. There's some stuff that could be here.
Certainly.
Like the Twisted Canyon! Climb down the canyon. Make your way down, draw one equipment card. I'm Ace!
As pleases you.
The altar. Awesome.
Whimsy and caprice. The domains of the old gods. Were they always thus? Or has age corrupted their natures?
On a desert hilltop in a faraway land, you discovered an old altar. The gods of the old religion are powerful, yet unpredictable in their favors. Do you wish to pray at the altar? Yes, I do. Oh, this is going to be easy. Boom. Told you, easy. You can tell how many times he's going to shuffle. If there's one success, he's going to shuffle a bunch of times. If there's two, he's going to shuffle twice. And if there's three, he's only going to shuffle once. On bended knee, you beseech the gods to aid you in your quest. A distant rumble and a flash of lightning answers your prayer. Draw one blessing card. Self-righteous. On any hit, the player inflicts 2 more damage for each blessing they possess. Because that's a blessing, I gain +2 damage, right? I have +2 damage to my original, so I'm in for 29.
Fine companion.
You found a friendly trader willing to let you ride
this
away.
one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal.
Batman hunting. Fuck me. 4 plague. Why do I always have to fight 4 plague? It's not fun and nobody likes it. Nobody likes it when I fight.
in the pit.
No, thank you. I think I will pass you by.
This token will unlock more cards if you
Hold
can
on.
defeat this encounter.
Ow! Fuck. Okay. Turns out that it's not too hard to track down a mad huntsman who's on a crusade across the countryside in search of a mythical beast. He has been spotted interrogating tavern goers, accosting travelers in the woods, and closely scrutinizing various animal droppings. You hear that he recently left the small town of Thatch Cross and has been heading into the forest nearby. You follow a set of cracks that lead to the leafy glade. Colorful autumnal debris blanket the ground. You stop dead when you hear a suspiciously loud snap sound beneath your feet. Uh-oh. That was a guess. Because I can't track it when it's a fucking onesie. You catch the edge of the pit with a firm grasp and manage to haul yourself up onto solid ground. In front of you stands a grizzled veteran hunter, adorned with many trophies from his kills. He moves with calm assurance, but his gaze pierces you like a dagger. I am impressed that you. I'm gonna give him an Arnold Schwarzenegger voice. I'm impressed that you escaped my trap. In fairness, it was not designed for one such as you, but someone more substantial. Having spent so many years in the role of a hunter, it's unusual to find myself as prey. Let us try and share a drink at the tavern where we can converse as men instead of tracking each other's footprints like beasts. The card
Come now,
token is
hurry
not
up.
yours.
We don't have forever.
Shut up! I'm reading. I'm reading for people, because people want me to read.
Head downwards.
Unless you don't.
If you dare.
If which you don't, just tell me, and I'll stop. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
At their heart, all games are about
bandit
power,
attack.
are they not? The
Your band is suddenly
acquiring
attacked.
of
Deal draws you
power,
one
the
monster.
retaining of power, and most importantly, the use of power.
Let's go. There, they're both dead. And my character looks as ugly as ever. The dealer draws you one game card. Buy food. Treasure chest.
A treasure chest.
While exploring a
What more
dungeon, you see a
iconic
treasure
emblem
chest
of
at the end of the
success
hall.
could we
Approach the treasure
imagine?
chest. 2 shovels. Failure. You move forward carefully, but suddenly hear a click. Gas trap. Attempt to escape the gas. Ah, shit! Fuck! No one paying card. Approach the treasure chest. Treasure chest battery still intact. Attempt to pry it open. Okay, this one should be easy.
A choice. Select your desire.
After a mighty heave, the lock gives way and the spoils are yours. Draw 2 game cards. 4 game cards, sorry. 15 gold. 15 gold. 20 gold. Draw 2, select 1. Bates Folly. Success chance
Do
cards
you
award
trust
gold.
the cards will work in your favor? Bold.
Smuggler's Wharf.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
Norwich Port is little more than wooden planks sticking out of woven water. It's a den of inequity. Visitors and inquiries are obviously not welcome. You spend your time getting acquainted with the workings of the wharf, looking for avenues to gain information. Steal ship logs. You have found 3 ways you might find out. Ah, fuck. I somehow still got it. With quick hands, you steal away some barely legible documents. They tell you about some of the contraband being moved around, but nothing referencing the missing ships. You leave before your theft is noticed. Call for the priest. Shady Grove. Let's ask him and see how much it would cost me to get rid of this curse. Because if it's 60 bucks, I will gladly throw away fucking 60 gold. It's 150, fuck.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
Dead King's Hall. Leaving the fray, take one of them out. Dealer draws you 3 game cards. Draw 1 equipment. Awesome.
Fire was never meant to be so controlled and so channeled.
5 plus max health. Not exactly what I was looking for, but okay. Cave mouth. It's not what I want. Turn back. I want to explore more. White Council.
Win this and claim my token.
As dark settles, you arrive at a small village known as Lesser Dinsgate. The locals are gathered at a shabby-looking inn. Something must be done, shouts a voice, raised in anger. They took all our gold and food, one peasant wails. Will nobody stand up to them? Offer to help. They went that way, not an hour ago. You easily catch up with the band of ruffians. They seem overly confident and are in no rush. As you approach, the one who seems to be their leader notices you. Kill him! He commands, gesturing towards you. He looks like a troublemaker. The dealer draws you 2 monster cards. 6 dust. Gather the stolen supplies and return them to the villagers, saying, "Those bandits will no longer trouble you." Oh, they weren't bandits, a child explains. They worked for the War Council, and it was all turned to give tribute. The guard's token is now yours. 32.
Every game must have both
Encounter a
winners
priest wandering along
and
the road.
losers.
It begs
Without
for,
them,
he begs for
it
food
degenerates
and feed,
into
to feed the orphans.
nothingness.
Give priest food. Worthy decision. Priest looks at your humble offering, then sighs. Every morsel is treasured, of course, but the children who need more sustenance make it through the winter. Let me see if I have anything in my sack with which to reward such generosity. Bastards, so easy. No, look, I'm afraid. Take my blessing. Holy touch.
Useful.
That's fine. I got a holy touch. He touched me in a holy
It
place.
seems you have made an enemy of the rat men. They do not
Dealer draws
normally
you one
attack
monster.
unless provoked.
Get out of here.
Do you understand what it is we do now? Or did I
Traveling
rush
healer.
you through the rules, pushing you into the
Specify.
blade before you were prepared?
Calling the rat men.
A
There we
challenge
go.
for you, and a token if you succeed.
My guards are needed here with me, but if I had 50 gold, I would hire a mercenary army to find their nest and call their numbers. There we go. Pay the due. The decisions are also, you may take this blade. With my mercenary army, I won't need to rely on it to protect me. This guard's token is now yours.
Rats have so few friends
hits
amongst
against
mankind.
rat men
Yet the two have
inflict
lived in
double
close
damage.
proximity
Press L1 to
throughout the
cause a
ages,
force
and are
explosion
more
that
similar
will
than
stun
either would care
enemies.
to admit.
The force explosion, no thanks.
Here, take it.
Now I don't have to deal with the rat men anymore. Ambush.
Again, the surprise attack. The novelty
Draw
must
one
wear
monster
thin on
for a
subsequent
play.
travels.
They're all dead. They're dead! I killed them all! I murdered their families! Sneak up and kill them. Die! The dealer draws you 3 game cards. Draw 2, keep 1.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
It's Frostfang, though. Yeah. Frostfang is mine. 3 food. 5 food. Yay! The dealer, devil's choice.
Though I admire his ilk, I live by very different rules.
Since that is who
No
you wish
king
to fight,
falls
I think
without
today I
challenge.
shall make you fight the others instead, just for fun. game cards. Select, draw 3, keep 1. The helm
Move
imbues
quickly
the
from
wearer
here.
with greater
There is little
movement speed.
material gain to be made.
Defense.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Max health. 15 health. Horse escape.
An expedition. Press on.
Path.
Still searching for the king? You will find him here.
Noble trader.
Noble in mind, or simply
The
noble.
nobleman approaches the chariot as you walk the streets of Steele. He notices you, comes to a stop. Greetings, mercenary. I am a collector of rare weapons. Yours intrigues me. Would you part it for some gold? Sell your weapon to the noble. Splendid! I've never seen one of these. The card token is now yours. Enjoy the newfound wealth. The nobleman rides away. The dealer draws you 5 gold game cards. The brawler deals 15 gold, 25 gold, 40 gold, 15 gold, 3 gold. Ha! He took my ice weapon. Whatever.
Feast, famine, and everything in between.
Local peasant. Give the woman 2 food. The woman takes your food, eagerly passing it to some children who suddenly rush from the forest, armed, hands outreached. While the children eat, the woman speaks of the length of what she has had and heard recently. So there's the king. Awesome, I can avoid him. Alicia.
You play for a token now.
In Underworld. As you attempt to discover more about the bizarre portal you encountered, one name keeps recurring, a mystic named Alicia. Apparently her expertise on all aspects of Shadow Realms, interdimensional travel, and beasts of the void is unparalleled. You track Alicia's caravan. She travels under the guise of a fortune teller. Her appearance doesn't match the whispers about her. She is considerably shorter and has a much more of a beard. She audibly clears her throat before speaking to you. Welcome, stranger. She recoils in mock blindness. The bark clouds of fate swirl around you, stranger. You in a tempest, for a little gold I can help you see your future through the storm. Explain your interest in finding out more about the underworld. Mystic looks around nervously before saying, "Now what makes you think that I know anything about such things? I'm but a humble fortune teller. Can I not interest you in such services? Pay 3 gold." Fuck. Yes! First time! Mystic eyes flash wide open. Your fortune is awash with death and destruction, but there is also hope. You carry fortune's favor with you. How may I aid you in your endeavors? To someone with such powerful aura as yours, I could tell what I know. I could tell of what I know. The price for such information, though, would be high. Sadly, I see that you have nothing I desire, no powerful magic artifacts. Perhaps if you returned with one, I would be more forthcoming. I think this is a... Yes, it's a shop. Shady Grove off the beaten track. I have like 100 gold. I'm pretty sure I can find something.
Finally, an opportunity to eat.
Shut up. My items. Ring of Survival.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
The ring is an artifact, right? Wait, there's a thingy over here, right? Yeah, tinker. Yeah, traveling tinker. Roast shop. Maybe he has an artifact of some sort. Nope.
Again, a token is at stake.
Oh. Well, shit. Might as well go into an ambush and hope.
Every game must
best.
include an element of surprise.
Draw too
you
much
say.
cards.
Sometimes it is the human on the other side of the table.
Legs.
Sometimes the draw of a card or the roll of a dice. Without it, the game is nothing but a computing machine. Choose from these options. Every dying man would trade wealth for health. As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched. Meet the Jack again. Did you think him done before? Oh, no.
Of course.
Shuffled back Jack the deck to rise again to the top. As are we. Caution, adventurer. This armor pulls energy from the world around you. You You are braver than I if you're willing to get
While traveling
involved
through a
in
small town,
marital dispute.
you're accosted by a furious woman who shouts at you from the door of her homestead. You there! You look like you can handle yourself. My husband was supposed to be home hours ago, but instead he's with his pals drinking all our coin. They left the spoil from their last job here. If you go and teach him a lesson, you can take your pick. What do you say? Go to the tavern and confront the husband. Now here's someone with some sense. I would go crack his skull myself, but our dragon cow is birthing a litter and might burn the whole place down. You find the woman's husband.
Poor Jack. His place
Dealer
is so
draws
much
you one
lower
monster
than ours.
Card.
He merely repeats the same motions over and over, incapable of change.
Dust. Threaten him. Fuck. I hear worse threats from my wife every day of the week, he scoffs. I just have to kill his friends. Fucking Jack, you shouldn't even be here. You return to the woman bringing her battered husband with you. Just drop him in the corner and take what you want from this rubbish, she says, handing you a sack. This card's token is now yours. What a reflection.
A coarse defense, but a valuable one nonetheless.
From a monster card. I'm so brutal. Sneak up and kill them. Quick weapon blow to the head fixes that. You search the area. One equipment card. A huge
Old
hammer.
Reliable rears his ugly head again.
Alright. Do I have any artifacts? No, I don't have any. Well, I might as well go kill fucking King of Dust.
Very few are so foolish as to deliver themselves to the king.
The king is fierce in battle but loyal to his troops. He can choose to heal them during combat.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
And he comes with 4 dust. Great. fucking does his stupid fucking thing, and then he has that. Now that the dust fucking guys are there, I don't have to deal with them as bosses. So now they're in the fucking deck,
There are many
so I have
who
to
will
deal
be
with them
pleased that you
forever.
have defeated the likes of my lesser king. As for me, I think you have but proven that I must defeat you entirely. A set of new trinkets for you.
For
You will
gaining
need
the
them,
Elf Maiden's
and
hair, you
more.
receive Goblin King's Hall's Tomb. Gain the praise of the gods of the old religion, you receive gain 30 gold, Demon's Trader. For escaping the Huntsman's Trap, you receive Mug and the Mug and Barrel. Some people, that's Sir Jim's King. Receive that. What time is it? Oh, it's 11 o'clock. Okay. Rat Cleaver. Up. My thingy's running low on batteries. Where's my thingy? Come here, thingy. Come here, charger thingy. Thingy wingy. Copca. Good, now it's charging. Okay. Trading with the noblemen, you receive 5 gold and the lovers. Going to the tavern to retrieve the woman's husband, you received tavern wager. As a reward for defeating my bandit king, you receive these new cards: Feathered Ice, Life's Limb, Jack of Scales, Heroes Remains, Stranger in the Shadows, Old Crate.
Come once more to the game. The more
Alright.
you play, the more I wonder.
Let's do this, Jack. Scales. Last man standing in every combat, the last enemy alive can no longer be stunned or interrupted. Fucking curses. Can they just not give me a curse for once?
The suit of scales are represented by these lizard men. Quiet, patient, lethally subtle, and coldly intelligent. Of all the creatures I have incarnated as suits, these please me the most.
There, now I got nothing but awesome stuff. Throw some more artifacts in there. Yeah, throw a bunch of artifacts in there. That way I can frickin'. That way I don't have to do. That way I can fucking do that quest now. Perfect, I don't need to deal with that anymore. Yay. Wife's noble trader. Lovers, the tavern's wager. Heroes remains. Strange guy. Did it. What should I do for shits and giggles? The river. Just to add some awesomeness. Just to add an insta fucking pass.
You have taken one of my symbols, but now we begin to play in earnest. My scepter is at stake, and I do not intend to lose it.
Pretty sure you will, but okay.
Scales, I have saved the lizard men for now, but the stakes have been raised. There is no weapon I will not use against you.
Ask to be blessed. Draw one blessing card. Will of the gods.
I made that a little too powerful. I will have to rebalance that next time.
Shadow, stranger in the
I
shadows.
will happily wager on the outcome.
On a dark moon,
I do not think you have
night,
what it takes.
down a lonely road, you encounter a hooded stranger. Greetings, friend. I am in need of some sustenance. Would you be willing to offer some of your vigor in exchange for gold? He asks, taking out a bag of coins. The stranger moves with unnatural speed to grasp you firmly and bite at your throat. After a few seconds, he releases you. Thank you, he says, handing you some gold as you regain your composure. I am not yet sated. Would you like to earn more gold? Accept. The stranger moves with unnatural speed, grasps hands you some gold. Mortal, you seem unusually willing to give up your blood for material gain. The stranger goes on to tell you a tale of secret blood auctions and where they may be found. The card's token is now yours.
A horse is a fine companion.
Not yet.
I'm sure you'll leave this one in time.
The river.
You do not seem to have the temperament for friends,
Attempt to cross the
even in the animal kingdom.
Draws you one gold gain card. I can do it once more and gain something else. Just a success. And now I won't do it again. Oh well. I tried.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road.
You're right.
Certainly. I appreciate your efforts.
Traveling maid.
I worked hard on this game. It is a pleasure to see you play. A ship at dock is worth nothing
Lost in
until
the
it
desert.
sails.
Pray to the gods for salvation. Fuck me. That's a lot of badness.
A choice. Select your desire.
Shit. Draws you 2 monster cards and 1 health pain card. Prepare for combat. 4 plague, 2 dust. Fuck me. Dealer draws you 2 gang cards. 40 gold.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
First escape.
Work your way through the woods
No,
and
thank
see
you.
what lies beyond.
Smuggler's Wharf.
This token will unlock more cards if you defeat this encounter.
Gain information. Bribe a ship hand. Once the worker gets an idea of exactly what information you're after, he quickly raises his price. Threaten. Oh, you couldn't get me with that one. The threat of mortal harm changes the value of the gold he holds in his calloused hands. You plan to head back to Carlo at the landlocked lubber and see what you can do with the information you gleaned. Cards
Another
tokens, not
token
yours.
brings you closer to your goals.
Nobody gonna fucking rip me out. I'll fucking
Roaming
kill them.
ever forward,
Take the
hunting
horse
for the truth.
Charity 3.
There's a
Char-
token in
Charity
it for
2.
you if you
Give
win.
food to the priest. Give 10 food to the priest. priest explains and draws out a tarnished old ring. I'll have the kids polish it up first. In the meantime, take my blessing. Draw one blessing card.
Very nice indeed.
Token is now yours.
The deeper you go, the greater the risk of starvation.
Ah, Dead Man's Gorge.
I'm sure it's not called Dead Man's Gorge without
It's an ambush.
reason.
I hate that curse. It's so bullshit. It makes it impossible for you to counter anything. The dealer draws you 2 game cards. 15 gold. 10 food.
Yay! I got my food back.
The Mug and the Barrel.
Win this and claim my
When you
token.
return to the Mug and Barrel, you spot the huntsman lurking in a shadowy corner of the bar. A solitary warm ale sits cooling in front of an empty chair, while a collection of empty mugs indicates that your arrival has been long awaited. I started without you, he says, cheerily, but without looking up. I've got questions for you, and you'll have answers for me. Questions lead to stories. Stories lead to more memories, and I cannot bear those without a lot of these. He rakes his mug across the others on the table, producing a discoordinated chime. Sit down. You make me look impolite. Given that you already tracked me through the forest, and Glenn, I see that trying to dissuade you from this hunt would be pointless. I know how you feel. I was a boy of 5 when I first saw old Whitey. Sorry, that's what I call him, the White Minotaur. The huntsmen proceed to tell you. Blah. Arnold Schwarzenegger. The huntsman proceeds to tell you a tale of destruction and grief, tale decades in the making. After a while, he lapses into silence like a river that has run dry. I think I was tracking it when you stumbled into my trap. Head back into the forest and see what you find. I've got business to attend elsewhere. The card's token is now yours. It's so hard to get out of that Arnold Schwarzenegger accent once you're in it.
A horse is a fine companion.
Well, the
I'm
next
sure
leg of a
you'll
journey.
need this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends,
Ambush!
even
That's
in
an
the animal
ambush!
kingdom.
Oh, the fucking scales. Shit. Please tell me it's 2 melee scales and not a fucking ranged one. Fucking curse. Makes it harder to kill everything. I have 65 gold though. I've got a lot of gold. Sneak up and kill them. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. Draw 2, select 1 to keep. Fate's Folly.
It is the game of fate we play.
10
Good luck
gold.
to you.
Excuse me. That was very rude of me.
Open the
burped.
chest, see what it contains.
While exploring a dungeon,
I'm
approach the
curious.
treasure chest. Approach the treasure chest, the halls, and approach the treasure chest. Open that motherfucker. 4 game cards. Damocles. Give me that.
A knife for all, and mercy for none.
Draw 1 equipment card. Consuming shame. Traveling tinker. Approach the shop. Do you have weapons for me? Also, I need fucking food.
What will you do with that?
Sell the axe. Yeah, it fucking... Yeah, the fucking artifacts have limits to them. You can't use them all the time.
What brings you to play the game?
All for the priest.
I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
Costs too much to remove them. 360 to remove it. Fuck. Loan.
Usury. The root
A busy
of
market
all
town,
troubles.
you are approached by a shopkeeper on the verge of losing his store. If you lend me the gold I need to save my store, I will repay you one day with interest. Give him 10 gold. Shopkeeper gratefully accepts your gold, saying, "You won't regret this." The card's token is now yours. Gold payback.
Many of these
After 10
blessings are too
steps,
good for the likes
player
of you.
draws 3 gold cards. The old graveyard.
Are you afraid of the grave? What
In an old, abandoned graveyard, the restless spirits sense the presence of a blessed soul and remain quiet. You spend a peaceful night awakening, well-rested and fully recovered from your wounds.
It is yours. You can take it.
The token is now yours. The altar.
It must be nice to be unpredictable. I am as bound by the rules I've written as you are. Choose from these options.
Bend a knee, draw 1 blessed card. Lizard Eater, receive 1
The gods
for every
look
lizard
upon you
killed.
favorably.
Ladder escape. Climb the ladder.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No.
Demon Trader.
A fortune teller is at their most
In your
base
dreams
and
one night, you are
despicable when they
summoned to a
begin
fiery
to
pit and
believe
greeted
their
by a
own
demon.
lies.
I sense
Of course.
I sense you
am
have
different.
some spiritual.
My
aura
powers
about
are genuine.
you. I'm willing to trade you a magical item for it. Pay 1 blessing for a magical item. The demon eyes you hungrily. It opens its fiery maw and you feel some part of your soul dragged into the hellish abyss. Tasty. The demon exclaims, your new magical item will be sent along to the mortal realm soon. In the meantime, take this old thing. I want to go card. Angel's Wings.
I'm surprised to see you turning your back on gold. This card will unlock more cards, and then still more. You must dig deeply if you wish to discover the heart of this mystery.
As you attempt to pay 3 gold. Fuck. whatever. Pay 3 gold. Did it again. I get close every time. It's only 3 gold, so I can keep going. Mystic eyes flash wide open. Your fortune. I could tell that I know that you price powerful magic drinks such as one you are carrying. Exchange an artifact for information. Yes. You hand over an artifact to the mystic, and she appears quite impressed.
Oh, okay then. I'll buy it at a high price. I guess now I have to tell you all the many things I know about the underworld.
Gone is the smooth voice of the mystic, replaced now by a much more agricultural accent. Seemingly unsure of her words, the underworld is a stranger and mystic place. Look, the mystic, the real one, just pays me to drive the carriage and look after the horses. I just fill in occasionally. The other day she comes over all strange, talking about portals to the underworld and such, and says she's going to investigate. That was 2 days ago. I'm starting to get a bit worried. Will you go look for her, adventurer? Offer to search for the missing mystic. You venture out into the woods behind the mystic's caravan and soon come across another portal like the one at the village sacrifice. As you edge close to the portal, a powerful voice booms out in a blighted crackle. At last, a visitor to my domain. You are dragged into the portal. Of hell. Oh dear. Oh me, oh my. Killed them all. With the last hell beast slain, the voice rings out once more.
You have won for now, but my forces will rise up and take the land above by force. You cannot stop us.
So often, this is how the story ends, is
That's
it not?
from a funeral.
The
It's
hero
obvious from the size of
tries, the hero
procession
dies.
that the deceased
Their
was a
memory is
well-loved figure.
celebrated,
You are approached
but
by
they
the
are
cleric.
lost.
This great hero fell defending our beloved town of Wandermere. His sword and shield are powerful artifacts, but must be returned to his hometown for the proper burial rites to be completed. Will you do this, traveler? Take the belongings. Thank you. This will mean the world to his family. The town would have revolted had these artifacts not been returned. It's not far to the hero's hometown. Look for the town cleric when you get there.
Such an elegant use of rage and anger. You wouldn't expect it of the barbarian
And
hordes.
hurry, it's not wise to anger the spirits of the dead
by delaying their proper rites.
Heavy burden.
Ha.
After 5 steps,
Let us see how you progress with that millstone around your neck. Of course, you can remove your curses at shops if you can find them.
Heavy-
Still, I'm keen to see how you handle your disadvantages.
after 5 steps, your player loses 50% max health. Hero's Return.
Look
You
deeply.
reach Wandmere, hometown
This
of the
is
dead
the fate
adventurer. The
of
town cleric
heroes.
meets you at the gate. He appears to have been standing vigil. Turn the hero's sword. Thank you. Thank you. The blade will once again be wielded in righteous fury. Do you also have his shield? Turn the shield. Truly you have done the Almighty's work in returning this shield. Thank you. Blessed are we who practiced, can fell those who trespassed against us. Draw 2 blessing cards. Self-righteous.
Useful.
On any hit, the player inflicts 2 more damage for each blessing they possess. Retribution. Whenever the
I
player
made
is
that a
struck
little
by a
too
ranged attack,
powerful.
there is
I will
a
have to
chance that the
rebalance that
attacker will be
next
stunned
time.
for 3 seconds. You have done blessed work this day. For your services, we will prepare for you a secret artifact, that you may continue your good work through the dark days ahead. Scar's token is now yours.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Lisa's world. You return to the Mystic Caravan in hopes of persuading her to share her knowledge. To someone with such power... What? I guess that's just a permanent thing? I don't know. It's kind of
An expedition. Press on.
I think that's a glitch.
The lizard men are nothing if not patient. He waits
The
for
lovers. In the town of Stiegel, you meet a man who is serenading a young lady at her window. At your approach, he stops and turns to speak to you. My love and I wish to marry and leave this town, but her father has forbidden it. He is the master of the guild, a powerful figure in Stiegel, with many armed men at his command. I saw you fighting in the arenas. Please, will you help us to escape the town, that we might live together in happiness? Offer to help. Bless you, stranger. Meet us back here at midnight, and bring whatever weapons you possess. Draw 1 blessing blade, high constitution.
Very nice indeed.
Hours later, you return to find the young couple hiding in the shadows. Gesturing to them to be silent, you lead the way through the town. Fuck, this is gonna be hard. My gut instinct was that one. You make it to the outskirts of town before a voice in the darkness calls out, "Who goes there?" "It's my father's men," the young lady explains. Fleeing, her lover follows her, leaving you to deal with the gods. The field draws you 1 monster. 3 dust. So that was 25 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, I do 35 damage. Because of the blessing. Because the blessing itself counts as a blessing. After the battle, there is no sign of the young lovers. You quickly leave the scene as more armed men approach from all directions. The
Take
token
it.
is now yours. Twisted Canyon. Climb down and retrieve it. Very carefully, you make your way to the bottom of the canyon. Retrieve the weapon from the ancient corpse. Draw one card. Equipment card. Oh, this is going to make me even more powerful. That's 42 damage. Goblin King's Halls, too.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
Lake, Mr. Lionel's head appears from the leaves above. Excellent work, my lord, Mr. Lionel declares, sighting the lock of elven hair and leaping to the ground. Didn't have to break too many bones to get this. I trust. Never mind, but I don't know. Best I don't know, eh? He then calibrates the device, turning it over in his hand. This bit turns like this. This knob pushes in there. Not sure what this fiddly bit here does. It's working! Lionel gasps with glee as the amulet begins to glow. By weaving the amulet around in the air, the goblin somehow contrives to lead you to the haphazard journey over hills, across rivers, until finally you come to a trap door hidden by foliage under an ancient tree. Through the doorway you see a stone chamber and hear a variety of
It has been called the game of eternity that we play. I didn't think that meant you'd take forever to make a decision, mind.
Shut up. There may be some traps. Kings can never be too careful when guarding their treasure. I'm sure I mentioned them earlier. Now get in there and steal 50 gold pieces for me. I'll hold your gold until you get out, and meet you on the other side. Good luck. With a firm boot to your backside, the Lionel sends you tumbling through the trapdoor. Mr. Lionel immediately greets you upon your escape, lifting your bag of gold before he even realizes he is there. He counts out the coins you managed to retrieve. Not nearly enough. I want my revenge. Get back in there and get me my gold. Go back within the deep breath. With a deep breath, you turn and go back into the maze and count golden traps. Not nearly enough. I want my revenge. Get back in there. I go back in. I'm not losing anything. Anytime I get hurt, he fucking heals me. 54 gold. Counts gold. Not bad at all, he says happily. I'll eat these for later. For now, good work, my boy. Let's get out of here before the Goblin King discovers what's what. Here's your gold back. Sorry if it smells like old cheese now. This card's token is now yours. White Council 2.
We play for a token now.
One day, as you travel through a forest, you come across a band of thugs standing on the roadside. As you draw near, they move to block your path. The dealer draws 2 more swords. Hand over your gold, stranger, for passing. Hand over your gold, stranger, for passing through this forest. The White Council demands it. Refuse. The White Council doesn't like armed mercenaries wandering through their land. The man says as his goons close in around you. As you approach one of the fallen men, he says with some effort, "You'll regret this. There will be consequences." He cuts off as his voice fails him. You notice a robed figure standing in the shadows of the forest. He waves his hand and a magical portal opens. Stepping through it, he is quickly gone. You look around to find no trace of the fight remains. Card's token is now yours. Traveling Jeweler.
A tool used by those who made life better for others, now in your hands. Such a waste.
Tavern's wager.
Taverns, caves, dungeons, and the roads between them.
You find yourself in a seedy
over
old tavern,
and over,
spinning
again
tales of your
and
adventure
again.
to a group of drunks. Wager your helmet against his gold. A bearded soldier scoffs.
A choice. Select your desire.
Wager your helmet against his gold. You win. The old soldier gingerly turns out his pockets. I see. I don't have my. I seem to have misplaced my 20 gold. Will this do instead? The dealer draws you one game card.
One more piece of the
This
puzzle
card's
for
token
you.
is now yours. Jack of Scales.
Now, a fight
Lisman's
for the
potency
ages.
allows him to nullify the
I
magical
expect
abilities of the player's
greatness.
weapons and artifacts. fucking lizard men. They're so fucking bullshit. Did it with the most bullshit fucking curse in the game.
Well played. Well played indeed. You have defeated something that I never expected to die. The wand represents my will in the purest sense. It is not too late for you to give up now. Go peacefully to your fate, and leave me to mine. You begin to assemble a credible deck. Let us see what happens next.
Undead Bane, there it is.
Halfway done. Let us continue.
Well, that's gonna be it. That's it for today's stream. It is 12 a.m. That's it for tonight's stream. Goodbye. Good day.